Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
All right, what's good? This is episode 186 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I'm your anti-social host and never your favorite, Stutter McFly, back again with this lady and these two guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
Welch's.
Are you grape or prune juice?
Oh. Concord.
It's your boy Molito.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Des the Diva. I hope y'all miss me like I've missed you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Say it, Maurice. Go on, Molito.
I didn't say nothing. Kevin, how was your week?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just won't smoke.
I'm not gonna.
Go ahead and say it.
I was gonna say before people start speculating that it was like a contract negotiation. Nah, she was
No,
enjoying her life.
It was definitely a tonight's conversation situation.
No, definitely
we
not.
had to renew her contract.
And then you gonna be Mojo Jojo?
I love the way she said that
You
shit.
Mojo Jojo.
I love the way she said that shit.
She cracks me the hell up. I be rolling over.
I can see how she could be exhausting to be around, but she is funny.
Yes, but I love her. She's funny.
Kevin, your week, sir?
Oh, lovely.
That sound like heartburn.
No, it actually is. I got Alka-Seltzer on deck at all times.
My God.
At all times.
Mm.
That's good. Hopefully get some good news soon. I had some interview for Escuela, or I guess I should say school. I don't want to get shipped up out of here. But
I think he's safe.
But it was good. It was good. Yeah.
That's good.
So fingers crossed.
My week was cool. It was, head is up and down. Highlight with my daughter, gymnastics competition. She did her thing. She showed up, showed out, made us proud. She was super happy.
Hell yeah.
I think the best part about the week was her being happy. Like the joy on her face made me more happy. So yeah, that's it. It was a cool week.
Hey, can we get a hand clap for her?
Yeah.
4 medals? Let's go.
The
Come on.
That's my hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Come on.
Oh, you meant the button.
4 medals? Like,
She did her thing.
that's dope.
She did her thing. We're proud of her.
Oh, modest Mo.
We're proud of her. like the GOAT said, job's not done.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Job's not done. We got 2 more to go before state. Job's not done.
You didn't do that while you
Job's
was
not,
there.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. But job's not done. I let her celebrate, but let her know job's not done. So she was back at practice yesterday.
She did a fabulous job.
But job's not done.
How was your year?
Yeah. Yeah. We need a year recap.
Had a great time. Turned 40. Bones immediately start cracking.
They was cracking before. Stop that shit.
No, don't hate on me because no the fuck they wasn't. In December, I had knees like Megan. January, not so much.
which Megan?
The Stallion.
Fox.
That is valid.
The motherfucking Stallion.
I'm saying there's a couple of them. So I was...
Jesus.
Was this poster?
No, because I'm gonna stop you right there. Because you laughed at your own joke, so I know it's about to be some bullshit. I do not have time for it.
Did you have full mobility of your
Oh,
toe?
boy.
No? Okay. You shot
Let me tell
in
you
my
3.
pinky toe.
Oh shit!
Shut up.
I put the bucket.
I need water. Ooh, I need water.
Not this nigga snorting. McFly, your week, sir?
My week was cool. I went to work.
Fuck that place.
Oh.
Picked the kids up.
I like
I
that.
I told you the conversation. I'm gonna fucking have the conversation. So they brought me in the office for, they call it coaching, and any driver out there knows what the fuck that means now. They bring you in the office, they review camera, your driving, and they want to talk about your habits. But when I walked in there, shout out to Ray. He looks at me and he goes, "What's up, man? What time you start?" I said, "I started at 8 in the morning." He's like, "Did you work nights last week?" I said, "No, I didn't." He's like, well, this ain't you." I said, "Oh, that's not me." He's like, "Nah, man, this is somebody at night." So yeah, there's no we don't have to review anything. And he was like, "How was your weekend, man?" I said, "It was cool." You know what I'm saying? I went to the gym and played basketball at the gym with my boy Patrick. And he goes, "Oh, that's what's up. What gym you go to?" I said, "Powerhouse in Menifee." And then he goes, "Oh man, I was gonna sign up for that gym." I said, "Oh shit, where do you live?" He goes, "I live right down the street." I said, "Oh, so you live in the same area as I do? That's what's up." And then we began to talk about where he stays, and then we realized he was the next door neighbor of Patrick. He's a family of the show, and I proceeded to tell him, "Oh, when you see Patrick again, tell him 6-0. He'll know what that means." And he goes, "Oh, okay, it was like that." I said, "Yeah, let's ask him why it was 6-0. So I whooped Patrick's ass in basketball 6-0. And then I remember in the middle of that ass whooping, he asked me why wasn't I tired yet. Shout out to Bodies Barbatino.
Shout out to Body Works.
But yeah.
I would have flattened the ball before you got to 6.
Hell yeah. If I gotta ask you why you not tired, there's a motherfucking problem.
First of all, y'all think the 6-0 is the bad part. He took an L when he got to the gym with the hairline.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was.
He got a bad hairline?
If y'all would have saw the pic, I said, "Come on, Patrick.
Always do that to him.
Come on, Patrick."
Oh, Patrick.
I'm not in it.
And I know when he hear this, I can hear him right now saying, "Fuck you, Mo." Nigga, come on. You saw the picture too. You look ridiculous, nigga. Come on, you making it look bad, nigga. Pick a side.
What are you saying, like LeBron's picture?
No, nigga, worse.
Latest one when he had
Nigga.
that dunk, you're like, oh,
Nigga.
you gotta just cut it, Bron.
That nigga had a Jefferson with half top, like
Oh,
it
my
started
God.
here, and I was like, Patrick, come on, bro.
Did you say he's doing a permanent salute?
Oh my God.
He's up there with Stephen A. I said, God damn.
Patrick, shout out to Patrick, man.
That's my boy, though. I mean, Patrick, you always talk. I talk shit a lot. I talk shit because I like you.
I know
Yeah,
the real
you do.
reason why you lost those
You
games.
talk shit because what?
Not you.
No,
I'm talking to Patrick.
hell no, you said
Patrick,
it.
I talk shit because I like you.
You said it.
Patrick, a good dude.
You set yourself up for that.
said it.
Patrick, a good dude. He just need to do something with the head.
You know why you lost that game?
and the
those
beard.
Paul Georges. He shouldn't have wore those games.
Yeah,
You don't wear those to a basketball game you intend to win.
When you put on Paul George's, the job is already finished.
Oh man.
But yeah, so shout out to him, shout out to Ray. They're neighbors, you know.
Paul George, Mr. First Round.
Oh boy.
I had a
Well,
I'm conflicted, right? I was conflicted, right?
Using your influence.
I was walking out on Thursday to pick the kids up, so I left work early, and I was zoned out, and I was walking out of the building, and I was there was a chick that was walking past me, and I heard, "You look like Kendrick Lamar." I said, "Who?" She was like, "You like Kendrick Lamar?" I said,
Does she know that Kendrick's like 5'5"?
I don't know.
Do people not realize that you're over 6? You're 6 feet tall.
Wait,
You're not a small human being.
I don't think she was going by height.
Or
though,
just
Mo.
this face.
I think she was going by even hairstyle.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even think
so,
it was.
So you got mixed twice?
Who?
Because they thought you was driving.
Yeah.
Was this person of the other complexion?
She was not white, no.
Was she?
I think she meant it as a compliment, but I was just kind of like, it threw me because that was never a comparison I've ever heard in my
if
life.
she ever said that to you again, look her dead in her face and say, "Stop trying to fuck."
Oh, but I'm tired of you saying that, y'all.
Don't say that at work.
Don't say that at all.
I don't.
He was
Yeah,
off the clock.
I like money.
That
He was
feels
off
like
the
a
clock.
bad idea.
He was off the clock.
It doesn't matter. I like
On
money.
premises?
I was
He's
still
off
on
the clock.
premises, yeah.
He's off the clock.
I'm tired of you saying that.
It's a private conversation.
Oh God.
But yeah, that threw me. It did make my day because at the time I was like, he did give Drake a ass whooping, so I appreciate that because I gave Patrick a ass whooping. So
Poor
anyway, that was my week. So are we safe to get into the shenanigans?
Let's do it.
Yeah. You guys let me pick. I don't know. Des,
Yeah.
you need the napkins?
I might slide them
Need
over
the
here. You never know what
tissues. You want?
depends on what you might say. I don't know. I don't have on waterproof mascara today.
All right. So
That's not good for you.
since you guys let me pick, I'm gonna
I
pick
know. I saw.
one of the topics that at the time was important to me this week, because all these are usually curated by what's going on in the weeks in our lives. So this, I call it, the topic is called "You Matter," right? So this week, the reason why this came to be was I was talking to Maurice earlier in the week. I don't know why he's laughing. I was talking to her earlier in the
I'm
week.
laughing because you said you matter. I said except for Drake.
You ignorant as hell.
So I was working during the week, and it was a day where I didn't really talk to anybody, and I was working, and I realized that, and it was amplified for some reason that day. And I was walking into my customers' buildings and just getting the trailers and moving, and I realized no one noticed me. Like I could have walked in and out like a ghost, and no one would have known. And I was walking in and out of the break rooms at work, and I realized no one even. I was like, I felt like I literally feel like a ghost. Like I could move anywhere and no one would notice. So I ended up eventually talking to Maurice that day, and he asked me how I was doing, and I told him, I said I did feel invisible today. So that's where that stems from. So what does being invisible mean to you guys?
Not that, because I would love that shit.
Me too.
Oh, if I could walk in the room and it's work and just, oh, you didn't see me? Hell yeah. I think for me, it feels more like feelings not being validated is invisibility to me, because instead of, I don't think of it as vision, because getting in the routine of stuff and just being expected of things and not like thinking of that stuff. But when you don't go beyond that, don't go beyond how you're feeling, how you're doing, and any of that stuff, if nobody asks or shows any sort of I don't know the word, it's not compassion, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but you know what I'm saying, gratitude or whatever, consideration, things of that nature, it almost feels invisible. Like, yes, you're expected to do this, but it would be nice, like, oh, little attaboy. So that's
It sounds like you're saying like we don't get some form of appreciation.
Yeah, at times that happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you a
Everybody
man.
happens to
I
everybody.
understand. You're a man.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Get out of here.
Shit.
So that's the invisibility to me. But yeah, it's not a visible thing. Because yeah, if I could do it, hell yeah. I'm walking in and out, baby.
I see this as kind of like two-sided, right? Similar to what you said, Kevin. Like I do think it's like both like being seen as far as physically being seen, and also because like Andy's more talking about being physically seen, right? And also like the because we're all human, so we have the inclination to want to be seen like on an emotional level as well. So like what Kevin's saying. So I do see it as being a combination of both, and how I can see from time to time one side way heavier than the other. But similar, I mean, I think physically being seen, I'm one of those people I really don't want to be seen. I do like, and when I want to be seen, you will know, because I'll make it a point for my presence to be known. But I do have times like when I'm out, like for instance, sorry. So when I'm out in public, so like me and my wife, we got our routine or whatever, and so when we leave the gym, we go to we go get our protein coffee, all that stuff, right? And so every day it's the same guy. Now he's a black guy, I respect, and he's out there and he's fundraising for the youth football team. And my wife talked to him. Oh, she's polite. I'm not. I'm like, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. And it's just like that. I don't want to be seen. Don't bother me.
You don't say that, do you?
No, I say have a good day.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Have a good day. Not today. Have a good day. But like in instances like that, I don't want to be seen. I want to accomplish what I'm set to do. I don't want to be, so like in those type of situations where I feel like your interaction would be is a distraction for what I'm trying to achieve in the moment, I would prefer to be invisible in those moments. Now, I do agree with Kevin. Like, we all do have a desire to be seen and appreciated in some way, and which is important, especially for in situations like relationships and fatherhood. Like, you want to be seen. You want your actions to be validated, because who doesn't want to be validated? That's just part of being human. So, I do see this as being like a two-sided thing.
I agree with them niggas. I mean, they said it so well.
This what we was waiting for.
Yep, for 2 months, and I've never I don't know. I've never not been physically seen, so I don't know what that feels like, but definitely emotionally not seen. I've experienced that, so that I agree with these two niggas here.
And thank you all for making me chuckle or letting me know that you got me, because you guys all responded in your own way.
What?
Because Kevin was like, rob a bank, and then you said, I see you, and then you were like, if you want to talk. So like you guys all like, so I appreciate that.
We love you.
I appreciate that, truthfully.
You know who really see you? Alari.
Oh yeah, he see everything I eat.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna be a problem. I like him.
So, when and where do you experience invisibility?
Oh, at my house with Hayden Daddy, is where I feel the most invisible. Hope his ass see this.
We can clip it.
And I don't clip it. I said what I said. And I say that because the current job that I have, I absolutely feel like they see me there. That's probably one of the best companies I've ever worked for. They're very good at making sure that you are in a good space mentally. They hear you out. Your suggestions are taken seriously, so that's not an issue right now. In my friend group, I've narrowed that down to women that I can, and the male friends that I have, that I can pour into them and they can pour into me. So that's going good. It's that damn Hayden's daddy that don't listen to nothing I say. And that is where I feel invisible, in the living room.
Yeah, that's a commonplace.
It's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I'll feel that at home and stuff with my wife and the kids sometimes, but I'll usually at home it's easier for me to express myself. So when I feel that way, it's expressed more. Like at work, I'll feel that sometimes, but I'll prefer that at work because like if I'm not being seen, I'm probably not doing bad, at least, you know what I mean? But when I'm doing good and these motherfuckers just let me be, that's when I just kind of just start doing bad on purpose.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want. Just do what I want.
But those are like the main places, because friends group, I mean, everybody got their own lives, so I don't expect shit to be like a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when it's with friends and I don't speak or we don't see each other or hear from each other, like it's easier to just, all right, let's reach out if we could make it happen and make it happen. If not, it's not like one of those things where I'm like, oh, you don't see what I'm got going on. I'm like, nigga, you got everything going on too. So it's usually just those two places, like the grocery store and shit. Hell yeah, let me be invisible.
Hell yeah.
It's the common two for me.
I can't really say that I felt invisible lately because I've been in the same environments. The only environments I really been in is home and gym. So, and I definitely didn't feel invisible at work because for some people just like talking to me and telling me random shit I don't care about. And I know that management's always watching, so I know they see. So I don't feel invisible there. Especially when you got a certain coworker that texts you like, was that just you here? I saw you here. I saw, goddamn, nigga, you paid attention more to me than cops.
What up, Mark?
Like he sees you driving and oh, hell no.
Yeah. Did you just make a left right here? Like, God, nigga, where was you? Like,
no.
What up, Tucker?
Not you calling them out.
So you got two?
That's
same person.
Oh,
so yeah, like I can't really say I felt invisible. I think the only place I probably felt on a more personal level, I felt invisible to myself because a lot of times recently I've looked in the mirror and didn't know who I was, or I didn't see myself, and trying to find myself or the new version of myself after dealing with all the stuff I was dealing with, and in my process of healing, trying to see who I actually am in this moment because I've had a lot of changes where certain things that I was fond of or into I'm not anymore. Certain things that used to interest me don't interest me. So it is like I am finding out myself to be a different person. So a lot of times I look like I had a whole conversation with my wife yesterday. Like I don't like a lot of times I look at myself and I don't know who I am. And a lot of times I look at myself and I don't like I really don't like the decisions I made. And like the younger version of me was really not the smartest sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think the only place I probably really do feel invisible is probably in the mirror.
That was deep.
Good answer. I like
That was a great answer.
Is it way for 2 months?
what?
I mean, I don't. She's trying to validate my. I'm sorry.
Shut
Thank
your
you.
ass up,
Thank you.
nigga.
See, that's what I was looking for.
See, that's that shit
Oh,
I
you
be talking
wanted
about.
the
Shut your
ignorance.
ass.
Yeah.
Did you call me ignorant, nigga?
I mean,
Did you just call me ignorant, nigga?
No, he said he wanted the. I wanted the
he
ignorance.
wanted. I mean, sometimes the actions.
Don't look over here, McFly. Wait for me to say some bullshit. I can see you out the corner of my eye.
McFly, just
Or you feel invisible, nigga.
Just
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
I was,
you know, I ain't gonna let you get
because
by.
I got, I
He got
don't know if
by
you-
on
the
the-
other
no, I noticed.
question. I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, he did it.
I was like, I wonder how many times I can do this without them noticing. All right. So, you guys touched on it. It is a usually at home thing where you feel the most invisible. For me, it's because you're expected to do so many things so frequently that it's kind of a expected thing, and they don't realize that you're more than the provider. Like you're a person who has wants and dreams and aspirations and passions, and when sometimes when you get so caught up in the hamster wheel of doing things in life that you kind of feel invisible, because it's like, oh yeah, if you're not providing this for me, then what are you really outside of that is what you start questioning about yourself. So there at work, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just I just realized, and it hit me when I was working, like, damn, like I really could just like I could grab some shit, walk the fuck by, and walk out, and no one would notice. It'd be like, oh damn, was he here? Yeah. The only thing probably catch me is the cameras. They're like, gotcha, nigga. But
Oh, those are always.
other than that, but it's just that usually it's that at home when you just try to when you're realizing that you're doing something so frequently that the fact that it feels like that's all you are is that.
Mm-hmm.
And it does take a lot from like Mo pointed out, your identity, because you're like, damn, am I just this, or am there's got to be something more than this. So that leads to the questioning and maybe feeling alone in those instances. But yeah, so I answered that.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
I don't need to go back and answer the other ones.
And
so
I
good.
agree with the way that you described home, because that's the same thing I'm experiencing.
It does it takes a toll, because you start feeling and questioning yourself, and you put so much energy into now the questioning as opposed to just fucking figuring out or actually aspiring to make more meaning of it. So you're spending so much energy and time on it, it becomes draining as opposed to you feeling fulfilled. I like to freestyle and shit. Let me see. What do you wish people would see and celebrate about you?
See and celebrate.
See, when I hear that, my initial answer would be nothing, because I don't really need people to celebrate me. If the only people I really would want to be celebrated by is my family.
But what do you want them to celebrate about you?
Just my contribution to their lives, and my level of my level of provision, and my level of the level of comfort I provide them. That's it. It's like going back to what Kevin was saying. It's just like the feeling of appreciation, like just enough appreciation to confirm to me that I'm doing the right thing, and give me enough motivation to go harder. I don't really need praise from outside.
It does become a taxing thing when you think, like, when you come home, they're like, "Hey, Dad, I need this," and you're like,
Man, I got cussed out the other day because I told her on. So she left her toothpaste open, so it got like kind of,
Yeah.
crusty or whatever.
Yeah.
So she couldn't use it no more. I said, okay, I'll buy you I'll buy you toothpaste. Just use Mommy Dad's toothpaste from now. And so a couple of days went by without me bringing home toothpaste. So then I basically got cussed out by a 7-year-old. You said that I said, okay. So I made sure yesterday, I said, look, here's your toothpaste. Here's some mouthwash too, because your mouthwash is low. So don't bother me for at least another 3 weeks.
Wait till she's a teenager.
Oh, I'm not doing
Like that shit. Oh man, you just come back and you're like, oh, my shit's just missing. You're like, oh, it's just in your bathroom.
Yeah.
You just
No.
you just took it.
Oh.
Just
It's
took
that
it.
it's that way with the body wash. She would just come like when she got a body, like we literally buy her kids body wash, and then when she out, she's like, I'll grab you and Mommy's body wash. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh, mine was out. You're like,
Do you know that bottle is $15? That's not for you. That's not for you.
we got this Mr. Bubble.
You thought they have some Irish Spring around here.
That's funny.
To be honest, for me, I think for what I want people to see is I don't want to say compassion, but like that I actually am like rooting for people. Like even like strangers and shit. Like I see people and I like actually am rooting for them. Cause like you can tell some people are like apprehensive about stuff and being open with things because I guess the world is so confrontational. Like nobody believes that anybody is actually genuine when they're like, oh, hey, I like that or this or whatever. It's like sometimes that shit sucks when you like, and you can just tell it's just like a fake, like, oh yeah, thanks. And you're like, no, nigga, I mean that. Like I really want y'all to do good, but I don't necessarily want that to be celebrated. But I guess that would be good because that would mean more people, hopefully, would be willing to like express true like emotions and like gratitude and things of that nature. So that would be kind of like the biggest thing I would want people to like know or see out of me myself.
Well, I want you to know, Kev, if I give you a compliment, I mean that because I don't give compliments out.
I appreciate it.
I don't like people.
He gives out compliments for specific people, and everybody else he's gonna say
roasting.
Yeah. Other people will get smoked. Other people get smoked.
Well, I appreciate that.
I don't have anything that I need anybody to celebrate. I wish, however, people would stop referring to me as strong because I feel like
Telling you some meth. I've heard it does wonders in certain situations.
Probably, huh? I think when you look at women as anybody as strong, you tend to pile more on them. But when you carry something as if it's gentle, soft, or delicate, you take care of it that way. You nurture it that way. So I'm kind of tired of people calling me strong because I feel like they think she's strong, she got it. And sometimes, nigga, I ain't got it.
That's how I feel about money.
Ah!
I mean, that's not an average reaction, but
You feel like you ain't got it. I know I ain't got it.
yeah, I ain't got it.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
So you good? No, I'm not. Really not. I'm really. I don't. No, I don't.
Not today.
Inflation's. Yeah.
For real.
It's an interesting take. So you don't take that as a compliment? Would you rather be referred to as delicate?
I just don't want so much emphasis put on my strengths because, for example, people are always like, "Oh, you lost all those babies, you're strong. Oh, you go through this and that, you're strong." But inside, I'm losing my fucking mind. But I'm just cool on the outside because I don't give that much of me to everybody, and I feel like because of it, other people that may have gone through the certain situations, if they don't appear as strong as I appear, you give them more love, and not you, but like other people will give them more love and nurturing. Whereas me, they just feel like I got it. So the nurturing doesn't come, the love doesn't come, the support doesn't come because they're like, you got it.
So the importance of saying you need to check on your strong friends too.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Precisely.
Yeah, because a lot of people assume, well, I don't need to do that for them.
They got it.
Yeah, and it's like you got to check on your strong friends too.
And I get that. And the thing too with the delicate part though is how I look at it. If it stays that way after a while, people just start saying that person's playing victim, and
That's
things
true.
of that nature. So it's like It's a tough. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. So that's good to know. That's good to
That's
know.
true. But people got to stop doing that too, because you can't put a time limit on how
Yeah,
long
yeah,
it
that's true.
takes
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a
yeah.
nigga to heal.
That's true.
That's why I stated what I stated. That it's people assume to know somebody and don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all the time.
What I'll say on this is to be seen and celebrated. I talked to Maurice about this a lot, but it doesn't bug me anymore as far as I understand why it's happening. It's the perfect example I can give is even when social media is an example, right? If say some random person you went to high school with shares an accomplishment their kid did or something, and you'll have all your classmates go, "Oh my god, congratulations, that's so dope." But then you do the same thing, and they go, "Oh my god, that person's just searching for attention." And it's like, but I'm trying to celebrate my kid like you're celebrating your kid. But the common phrase or term comes is, it's cool until it's you.
Mhm.
And I guess the backing thing for that is you don't know if it's they have smoke with you or if they think, even to the point of what Des was saying, they think you're the person that has it together, so I don't need to give you the compliment. They need my compliment. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
don't know if it's a
Yeah.
phrase of if it's coming from a place of ill intent or if they're just looking like, I don't need to say props to you. You're already doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that
Yeah.
comes from a place of shade.
What?
They would prefer to throw shade on you than to help brighten your star, because they and apart there's something about your post or about you personally that offends them because they don't equal up to it.
So
Because all people do on social media is compare their lives to other people's lives.
yeah.
Oh, that's not what I do.
I mean, I said
I
people.
don't-
I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking
Yeah, I
not
do.
everybody,
Yeah.
but most people.
Because like I said, that I just use that as an example because I do see that the most common.
Yeah.
Certain people will post things and everybody will like fucking flood the gates, and the other
Yeah.
person do the same exact thing, and they're like, "Oh my god, they're just looking for attention." And it's like, but the whole point of social media is that, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
when you want the like high five when you do something good, just like when you're going through shit. Like you want people to say, "Hey, I got you." Like
Yeah.
we get it. Like
There's our dark side too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like when I look at being seen, it's more or less just saying, dude, like I get that you might look at me and say, hey, like, yeah, you did it. You got a house, or you did it. You got beautiful kids. You did it. You fucking have a dope job or whatever. Like to what they see is dope,
Yeah.
but they don't see what you go through with those things. So it's like, yeah, like I would like a high five on occasion. I don't need your fucking praise like that, but like, yeah, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Acknowledge
So
me.
acknowledge that I am doing it because there's a lot of motherfuckers that you're giving praise to that don't really do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so you'll have like, I don't like deadbeat dads that'll pretend to show up half the time and be like, oh, I'm such a dope father. And they're like, everybody, oh my God, you're a great dad, knowing that they only see their kid once a whatever blue
Yeah.
moon, but then they're fucking people flooding them for it. When you're actually showing up every day and you're exhausted every day and everybody's going, this nigga's just looking.
Yeah.
You're like, but nigga, I do this every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I post 3 times a week, just know that there was like fucking 200 fucking situations happen, and you're only getting a glimpse of the 3 things that I'm just proud of in those moments because I thought to pull my camera out and take a picture of the moment. Like,
But you gotta know with them, like with the deadbeat shit. That nigga, whoever posts their comments on there, like, oh, look, he's trying.
so it's like it's crazy
That's
to think
cute.
of when you think about it, because it's not none of what we do is an easy task, especially when you're trying to do it, because you realize what it takes or requires to show up. Like, and that's the biggest part of the battle is showing up.
Oh yeah.
And not everybody wants to show up. They want the credit for showing up, but not everybody actually wants to show up because
Yeah.
there's hard time to get like.
It's the work.
You just kind of triggered me.
People don't want to work.
I'm gonna tell this story because I think I told it, but it's been so fucking long for my brain. I told you a story when I had the parent teacher conference, right?
Yeah.
And the whole time I've been hearing how old Ava's teacher is, right? So I'm hearing, oh, he's old. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm looking for this old geriatric nigga. So I walk into his classroom and I'm like, this nigga's about my age.
Oh damn.
I mean, yeah, his hair is gone. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're the same age. Then he saw my sweater and he was like, oh, Deadpool. You're a Deadpool fan. I'm like, we're the same age. You might be younger than me. And I'm like, I've been hearing how old this nigga is the whole time. Right? But so we have a conversation about Ava's work and we're going over it. And I'm thinking how many niggas I know that don't do this. They don't show up for parent-teacher conferences. But then I'm also thinking, if you think this nigga's old, then what did he think of me?
Yeah. Ancient.
Ava was the one telling you he was old.
Not just Ava.
Oh.
I heard it for like a few months. Like, oh yeah, Ava's teacher's old. He's like an older guy. And I'm like thinking, oh, this nigga's like in his 50s, 60s. I said, this nigga's, we're in the same age bracket.
Oh hell.
And it made me like, if y'all think he's old, then what the fuck what am I looked at as?
Well, we old.
Well, see, ain't that old. I'm 39.
Hey, baby.
And my daughter's
my
daughter's eyes, I've graduated. I used to be half fat, half skinny. Now she said I've graduated to skinny fat.
You know what's funny is you said that, all my brain chopped it up to is shit you put in coffee.
Yeah. She said I'm skinny fat.
That is funny.
So you've moved up.
I moved up.
Skinny first.
I'm skinny fat.
In reference to what you're feeling, I'm wondering how many women feel that way.
Yeah.
Because I think when women post their children, everybody says something underneath it, and I'm wondering how many dads feel that way. Because I will say the Hayden daddy is actually a good ass daddy, and I see very few good ass daddies. Like, I think you guys are phenomenal fathers, but then I know quite a bit of deadbeat daddies, and I do see people wiping their puck asses up underneath their posts, and I'm wondering.
Oh my God, you're so great.
Women don't. I don't think women. I don't have children, but I don't think women. Well, hell, even when I post Hayden, I'm not even that nigga mama, and people still be under my posts celebrating Hayden. I can honestly see how that could be a damn problem, and it's only happening to men because I do not see that happening to women.
I mean, my wife and I, we can post the same picture, have a similar post, and she can get twice. But then again, she has more friends than me because she's sociable. I'm not.
I usually comment under yours because I see yours. I don't really see your wife coming down my timeline unless
she on my wife don't post.
I don't really see her, but I'll see yours and then I'll comment. I celebrate every damn body though. I will celebrate every damn body whether I know you or not. If you're doing something dope or your kid did something dope, I'm gonna say something underneath it. But I can see how you could feel that way because now that when you were speaking, I was thinking this shit don't happen to women.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Like you'll see it and you'll be like, I know for a fact this nigga's a deadbeat. And they'll be like, oh my God, you're like, he's doing so great. And you're like, right.
He was there for 30 minutes.
Right.
Like
the picture and left.
Like that movie,
and a judge
Dan
had to
Flip.
make him go.
I'm here to pick up my son. He picked the son up, put him down, and walked out. I said, this is. But yeah, it's just to be seen in that light. Then it's also, I mean, I don't care about it as much now. People are anticipating me making music now, so that's nice to feel again.
Now,
but I'm saying like unanimous. Like
I guess you're right. I'm not people.
So, oh my God, Mo.
I think you do not understand how many people love you. I swear to God, I'm telling you, I had a conversation with somebody and he was like, McFly is hip hop. And I'm on the phone like, Rick, tell me more.
It's so weird to me because I have a skeptical reaction to that because if they tell everybody else what the person is kind of weird. You know
you ain't lying. But I get it a lot though. I hear a lot of people say positive things.
Because if they can't say positive things to you and then they don't react to your shit, it's kind of weird to be like, hey man, that guy dope. Oh, there's an opportunity to tell him he's dope myself. Nah, I'm not gonna do that shit. It's weird. Like
Man,
so it's kind of you become skeptical. Like
niggas might be shy around you.
Shy.
It happens.
Maybe they're intimidated.
It happens.
That does happen.
They're afraid that they're gonna get a Maurice reaction. Stop trying to fuck.
Oh, because baby, I told Maurice his wife looked great, and he was like, "Don't be trying to fuck." Who? Shit. I was just God. She looked great. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to fuck.
Shut up.
But yeah, I would just like to be celebrated for trying to be a dope person, just not as a dad, but just as a person. I try to look out for people as much as I can, and then shit. I hear like on occasion I'll talk to like peers at work, and they'll ask me about the podcast, and I'll try to give insight to what it took to put in a podcast, because people have asked me about what it takes to make a podcast, and I try to be informative. So people try to like keep that shit to themselves. It's like I can just give the information or insight that I know about actually getting off the ground. So
I only give information I know people are genuine about starting shit.
That makes sense.
Cause I got one cousin, you know who the fuck you are. Niggas, I'm not replying to you. Stop texting me.
Oh my goodness.
And the fact that you're not even texting me, the fact that you got to hit me up a message on my phone number should let you know, nigga, I don't talk to you.
That's why I say to coworkers, and they're like, how is Mo doing? I'll be like, if you have his
They
number,
ain't got my
you
goddamn number.
So,
I think it's 5 people in that goddamn job got my number.
so what do you see and value in celebrating others, your peers? And such?
Yeah, okay. I'm happy you said peers, because my mind went first.
You ignorant. I don't know. I get a high off of celebrating other people. Like, I feel really good pouring into other people.
I heard that you get that same effect when you do coke off of titties.
I'm hearing this thing about meth.
I wouldn't know
You
about
could do coke off the table and
I'm hearing this thing about meth and ejaculating.
Oh God.
With cops present.
And was there a video for that? They didn't post no
They
video.
didn't post the video. He was
I
naked.
would look for it.
It's
He
considered
was
porn.
naked.
Yeah, he was fondling himself. It was considered porn. There's body cam for it.
It'd be kind of crazy to have him with like his pants around his knees.
Yeah, they got him
fighting off
eventually.
15 cops while jerking off. That would be fucking weird. Like he would have to like have no.
My initial thought to that story was that I think meth is the perfect pre-workout.
Get the fuck out of town. So anyways.
huh? You ain't gonna work out.
If he fought 5 cops,
he had
15.
to fight, but you'd be cleaning the shit. You'd be there.
15.
I swear
nuts.
to God.
Knocked out and
no
nutted
pun
on.
intended there. That is nuts.
Anyways, I enjoy pouring into people.
That's what's up.
I definitely love it.
I enjoy pouring into some people once I feel deserve it. Now I feel like I'll give the typical I'll see what you're doing, but like the people I really pour into, which is mostly like my close friends and my family, I'll pour into them when I see them doing good. Like when I see them really sticking to their goals, or I see them really achieving or trying to improve. I support them. I have no problem celebrating people taking the proper steps in life. But if you're not, I don't give no fake love. I'm gonna tell you, nigga, you fucking up. Yeah. And on a more personal level, I always celebrate my wife.
Yeah.
And that ass. Because them RDLs is helping.
Okay. Kevin?
You want to go after that? You gonna put it on? Never mind. That was almost a pause. The importance, I think, would be.
Oh, hold on. I also want to say I appreciate Kevin Wendell for giving me his login so I could watch.
For cable, not like OnlyFans or nothing. We got.
I was going to just leave it open.
Yeah, well, we got to clean that up.
Oh my God.
Pause.
Oh my.
That's the meth nigga, right? That's what they said when they was done. Well, we got to clean this up.
Definitely a couple cops had to go change uniforms.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God.
That's a hell of a story to have after your shift.
Yeah.
When your wife asked you,
let's not talk about it.
It only works because there's 15 niggas there. Because if it was you by yourself, you're suppressing that. Nothing happened today.
Hey, honey, how was your day? It was nuts today.
Oh my God.
This nigga was strong.
I didn't see him coming.
He was doing all this with one hand. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
Well, go ahead, answer.
And at some point he switched off.
Ooh.
I didn't know he was ambidextrous.
Ooh.
Who damn turn is it to answer the question?
Welcome back to.
Because.
Then he grazed me with the one hand he was using.
Oh my God, you just gonna keep going, nigga. You are killing me today, McFly. Damn.
Oh God.
Okay, go ahead. Just answer, Kevin.
Long story short, I transferred.
Oh.
I transferred right after he transferred. Go ahead.
Well,
I've been back 30 minutes.
damn,
and
I
I'm
can't even
already
say
tired.
nothing. Like this shit's all fucked up. Because I was
Okay,
like,
let
I was
go.
gonna say
I
she already said. She already
spoke. I've been back
But now I'm
30
all-
minutes.
Watch this. See, this is. Damn, you guys fucked this up. Because here's my answer, and then you'll see why I don't want to say it.
Ugh.
Picking up each other, like you kind of change the vibe with everything, and you kind of like spread love.
All right.
So it kind of helps bring the morale up.
I've been back 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes.
You know,
Did you think we were gonna change who we are?
They've
Bring the
already
morale.
lost their mind.
I think that's the importance. Like it brings up the whole vibe of everything. Like one person feels good, they might make the next person feel good. Hopefully they ain't that type of thing. Like, well, I feel great, so fuck them. So I just feel like that spreads more.
I agree.
You okay?
Then there was one time when he was just looking at me and it was a standoff. He had his dick in his hand and he was staring at me and he was jerking and I was like, what do I do now?
When I saw the story, I said, "Why did they not just tase him?" This is
They might have.
Meth.
They might have.
Sometimes they just eat that.
That would have been horrible being tased butt naked.
The thing about it, if you're the last one.
Don't you think it's horrible having to fight that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have did it. I would have went home.
That's the day you retire. Like, I guess this ain't for me.
That awkward eye stare.
They lucky they didn't shoot him.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Would that have
So,
been? Never
McFly,
mind. I
what
don't
is
want to
your
go down
answer?
that. That was a different path.
I like to celebrate.
It would have been a lot of
victories.
shots fired.
I like to celebrate victories.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Like when I see people, fucking, even if it's, I'd like to celebrate victories. When I see people just trying, I like to celebrate the fact that they're trying because I know it's not easy to try. Because that's the hardest part of most journeys is taking the first steps towards the journey. So I like to see it, and when I see it, I applaud it. Even if it's in secret, I applaud it. I don't, I try not to keep it in secret. I literally will either send a message or I'll react under a post if it's on social media. If I see them in passing, I'll say something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important because a lot of times, sometimes, shit, in most cases, I can even speak for myself. You need to hear it.
Yes.
As you're on that journey, you need to hear people tell you they see what you're doing because it'll give you that extra boost on the day you might be feeling like shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to do that when I see, and the value of it is just the understanding of treating people how you would like to be treated, and that's how I try to live by until it's disrespected. I try to treat people how I like to be treated. So, but in all seriousness, that's I like to joke a lot, but yeah, you treat people how you like to be treated. I just know if a nigga was jerking off and I was across from him, that would be my last day on the force. Anyway,
The force.
what is the connection between visibility and power?
The connection between visibility and power?
Yeah. You feeling seen and you feeling empowered by
like
being seen.
empowerment. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm thinking like the wrong way.
You thinking about like Trump?
Yeah, like shit like that. Diddy.
Oh, fuck Trump.
I think it goes back to what you were saying, like about like you acknowledge that you see someone trying. So like when you're trying hard or you're trying to achieve a goal and someone acknowledges your progress, that kind of gives you like an extra boost of power, like a willpower, not necessarily like physical power, but like willpower to continue on. Like, okay, maybe I am doing something. Because a lot of times, especially when it's like weight loss, like other people are going to see it before you see it. You know, because I mean, people are just super critical of themselves already. So I think it always takes, you know, a second person, an outside view, to actually kind of like reaffirm that, yeah, I see your gains. I see what you went up to. I see your growth, whether it be something physical, like mental growth, whatever the case may be, or maybe you just out here, you hustling harder, you trying to improve your status, whatever it is. I do think that it does come a sense of motivation and additional willpower when your actions are acknowledged by someone else.
I agree.
Especially when that person's not your partner, because you feel like your partner is like, you just saying this shit because you're supposed to. Like, but when other people say it, it's different.
I take a stance like with your partners, you like it. I even take the stance in how it's said, because if you feel like it's the generic, oh yeah, you're doing great, it's like you say it about every fucking thing. Like, at least switch it up. Like shit. Like, let me know that this one is different than the last. Like, oh yeah, how's my food? Oh, it's great. It's like you said the same shit about my weight. Like, like
things like my wife. How was dinner? It was good. Everything is good. I'm not gonna say it's bad.
It don't feel genuine at all.
Yeah, because it's like, if this is the same generic response to every fucking thing, goddamn, like I'm gonna be skeptical.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm like fish sticks.
Yeah.
Dopamine, baby. That's what I see. Yeah. Dopamine. Dropping that dopamine. That's just, you feel good after that.
Oh, okay.
Like after a good compliment, most of the time, I ain't never had a compliment and been like, fuck these. It like, it don't even matter. I
can't say. I fake compliments make me feel.
Well, that's not real. That's not a real compliment.
Like, we've talked about this. Like, when you felt like you bombed a set and you're like, I'm off, go, good job. And you're like, this nigga's just saying that to say it. Like, I know I did bad.
See, that's tough. That's tough for me. Because I've told people that had a bad set, good job. I didn't say you had a good set. You got up there and you did it.
Nah.
But if you had a bad set, I'm like, it wasn't good. Like, the job wasn't good.
But you
like,
tried.
the set wasn't good, but...
Yeah. You got through it.
Yeah.
You didn't quit.
But to someone who couldn't have even done what you got up there and did, you probably did do a good job.
Yeah.
Because I ain't get my ass up there for nothing.
Good job. Not set. Your set
Yeah.
sucked. Because I had to tell somebody that. I was like...
And then also, you critique yourself a little bit different than the rest of the world critiques themselves. So what's a bad set to you might have been a good set to someone else.
True.
And I said I learned that. We've talked about it before with the Kendrick Lamar pop-out show. When that nigga did Not Like Us 6 times, and as much as he fucked up on that and Euphoria,
and
the fact
nigga.
no one cared,
I didn't give a fuck.
I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm too hypercritical.
Yeah.
Because you realize that people were just happy to see the performance. They don't necessarily care about if it was perfect or not. But as artists, we do care about it being perfect or not.
Same politics.
Yeah.
Politics ain't perfect either.
Nigga, I watched some shit where the nigga restarted his shit. He was reading and then he was like, oh. I was like, is this what we doing? Oh, Lord.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Everybody answered?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like a high. Watermelon sugar. No.
Or what mantra could someone say to themselves to help them put themselves in a mattering mindset?
At least I ain't that bitch.
Nigga.
That's the mantra? Damn. God damn.
Damn, the whole table.
That's...
What's wrong, Dad?
Oh, I just expected you to say that dumbass shit.
Yeah, that shit ready to go.
Quick.
Sometimes I'm not. I know I'm not the only person. Sometimes I be like, you know, I find pleasure in being better off than certain assholes that have treated me like shit. So I'm like, yeah, at least I'm better than that bitch.
That's an interesting phrasing.
Oh.
Some assholes that treat me like shit.
Yeah. But I mean, but my, right. But my main mantra, what I tell myself is I always tell myself, just be 1% better than you were yesterday.
That's good. You should have led with that.
You
That's
ain't-
positive.
You ain't gotta be 100% better. Just 1%. So like, if like, especially like, I'll just say like in the gym, right? So like, if I did, 6 reps last week, if I get 6.5, better.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
I was hoping you said that what she said.
I was going to, and I was like, nah, it's
Got
low hanging fruit. That's what she said.
Ugh.
But that's it. Yeah, just 1% better. And that applies to like everything. Like, let me be 1% better, like a better father, a better husband, better person, better friend. Let me take 1% more steps today. Let me progress my diet 1% better today. Like, it's just 1%. It's about saying that to try to confirm to myself, okay, the goal is constant growth, and you don't have to grow by leaps and bounds. The race is won by the swift. I mean, it's not won by the swift, but won by the consistency.
Taylor too. She did pretty good.
I don't have a mantra. I talk to myself in the mirror in the morning though, and I do tell myself, "You do this for you and not for them." So
It's a mantra.
just to kind of, I mean, I guess so, nigga. But I didn't want to. It was mine. Damn it, not everybody else's.
I like that, but I do feel like because I said to myself that like when I go to work, I do it for them, my wife and my daughter, because I can live out my car.
I don't have anybody that I do.
But I'm just saying.
I mean?
I'm saying I get what you're saying.
Because I
But
definitely
like,
did it
but
for
like
me,
they're
but-
my motivation. Because like McFly has said, I've told people at work, the reason why I still got a job is because of my daughter. My daughter is saving you from this ass whooping.
Let me elaborate. I come from a real bad background of people pleasing. So
Okay.
I have to remind myself, like, bitch, look, we ain't moving for everybody.
So you
got
need to
do
wake
it.
up and say, at least I'm
Yeah.
better than that bitch.
If it was,
And I just may add that shit in because that's a damn good one.
if it wasn't for this, what is it? This pension and
The healthcare.
Yeah, that's
healthcare
important.
and your wage, you give them a 2 pieces from Jolly Bees or what?
2-piece say that's where it's gonna start.
Do you dip it in gravy?
You look here. You remember Stacy? How Stacy beat Mike ass?
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Oh my
So a
God.
mukbang.
We gonna see you on the news. You gonna be on the story after the nigga jacking off and beating up the cops.
They gonna have to carry me out. They gonna tase me. If I had my daughter, they'd have to tase me because it ain't just one. I'm lining them up.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not a fan of Jay.
My mantra is usually, well, I always hear my dad's voice, but it's usually, you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. I look in the mirror in the morning, I'm like, you know what you need to do. And I'm like, I hear his voice every fucking time.
I couldn't say that shit. I'm like, you're right. Go back to sleep.
You so
I'm tired of shit.
Nah, it's always, he already knows. My dad's never been the look for the easy route person. He's always been that's very simplistic. Like, he look at me and be like, if I feel like I'm struggling, he be like, well, nigga, you know what you need to do. And you be like, yeah, you're right. You know, you got to get up and do better than you did before. You know what you need to do. You know what steps it takes to get to where you're trying to go. So stop acting like you don't. And that shit is very simplistic and straight to the point for me.
Yeah.
Haven't you answered?
I don't think so. I was waiting for him to answer.
I think I tell myself a lot, like I just want to see if I can. I know that sounds weird, but like,
What's that movie? I think I can.
well, that's not a book we grew up with. Fucking little train and little engine. But like certain things I set out, like I'm not sure. Like I feel like I have the capabilities of things, but I'm like, I just want to see. And like when it gets tough, it's like it's just work. Like most of the things that are tough is just work.
Yeah.
So it's from this motherfucker. It's like you gotta just do the work. So
You gotta know that everything you need to be happy and successful is inside you. You just have to have the wherewithal to bring it out.
Yeah.
Just don't do it with meth.
Oh my God.
We didn't go over our Valentine's Day recaps, but if you guys want to do that before we get out of here.
I went to work.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is on Friday. I was on a Friday. I went to work too, and it was my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom! She turned 60, and
Oh, she young.
Congrats.
and she
Happy
looked
birthday.
good.
She single.
Black don't
Nigga,
crack.
knock it off.
And she said, I might got somebody for her.
Quit trying to fuck. And she looks great.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with the older woman.
Black don't crack. Black don't crack.
So yeah, we did her birthday weekend and we collected at her house and ate dinner with her. And then on Saturday we took her out to I think that place is called Javier's Mexican restaurant.
Wonder why that one was chose.
Chosen by me, nigga. So-
Shout out to Dukes.
Oh man.
We didn't do nothing crazy, man. We just wanted to eat. That's it. The funds were low, so I couldn't take it to a balcony.
oh man, you build one.
So
Huh? You said they was all over the place.
what happened?
The balconies.
Yeah, I mean, but I can't get arrested.
Oh, okay. That's probably wise.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
wise because
Yeah.
the both of y'all getting arrested. Like
yeah.
that's
You know. Plus, my daughter had practice, so we had limited time, so I couldn't really get in there like I wanted to. You know.
I paid bills. Congratulations. This has been
Hell
episode
yeah.
186 of the Heavyweight Podcast.
Yeah,
We appreciate you. Welcome back, Des. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
all that shit.
Till next time, we love you. Peace.
Peace.
one.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.